Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 4th, 5th, and 6th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is a general reading. You know I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. I'll use my Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. And I think for just the introduction, I think we need a little kindness. So I'm going to go to Radley Valentine's Guardian Angel deck. We'll pull one, maybe one. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Couple of things is remember that anything that's reversed, I look at that as very, has a little extra oomph to the message. Also too, we're in some stranger times right now, and I think that's why I need to pull some of this kindness here. The other thing too that's been on my mind, and whenever I'm doing my praying, my meditating, sometimes I will get something that I really need to share with you. And at this point, it was our soul purpose. I know that I've talked about it a little bit, that's being pulled up more and more and more. And this could be why we're going through a time of an ascension, that we are coming into realization more and more and more of our soul purpose. Now, the thing about a soul purpose, what this is supposed to be, and of course, since we are not living in that supernatural, world, or that metaphysical world, we can't confirm this, but it is thought that before we come and we're incarnated to this earth, that everyone signs up with some sort of, or they agree to some sort of a purpose, what they're going to do when they're here on earth. Again, who's to say, right? The only way we're going to figure this out is after life, and I'm not ready to go there just yet. But I was getting the message when, I was praying, that a lot of us, including me, have forgotten, which is what we're supposed to do, have forgotten our soul purpose, but it's going to be brought up more and more and more to that, more of that consciousness. And again, a lot of that is why I am always telling you we need to keep our vibrations high. We need to keep our positivity. Even when it seems like all hope is lost, we have to continue to have that, because we are the warriors that is fighting against the negativity. Now, or the darkness. Now, I know that a lot of us, I know that there's a reason for a lot of us to have joined together. And, that's why, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate, how everybody supports each other. I see the comments, and when somebody's feeling down, I see people jumping right in and saying, I'm praying for you. I'm thinking of you, and I appreciate that so much. I really, really do. I do tell you that I look at my comments on my phone. The thing is, if I press the little heart or the like, it goes away and I'm not able to answer it. So that's why I wait to go onto my computer to do that. Anyway, so the soul purpose, the message I think for this weekend and as we go forward, is that many of us have forgotten our soul purpose, which is what's supposed to happen. We might know it in that other world, but when we come here and, once we conquer communication or language, 2, 3, 4 years old, that memory goes away, and and we don't it's just not there anymore. But we are there to live it through. So I really believe that many of us are being called to remember those soul purposes. It may not be grandiose. It may be a small piece, but each piece is extremely important. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to kind of say. Let's start our readings now. Hello, my Pisces. It is time. It is time for the weekend. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, my Pisces, such preparation time for you. I mean, I know you're always getting ready, and preparation to meet opportunity. Things working out well for you. 4 has stability. 4 has organization. 4 also has leadership. Fire is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius, passionate, burning, and determined. I feel like this is you're cleaning the house, you're getting ready, and it doesn't mean that you're cleaning the house. It could mean you're cleaning house. You're clearing out old to bring in the new. This is I feel like there has a total preparation type of energy going on this week for you. But there's an excitement here happening too. You are more attached to the universal energies than you've been in a very long time. Remember, full moon to new moon is waning. It's clearing. It's getting rid of things. But I do feel, again, too, and I said the full moon to the 10th is a time of major ascension. You're feeling this excitement. You're feeling these changes. You're feeling that things are about to happen more and more. And you're in some ways you're preparing for it spiritually, energetically, even physically. Okay. But there's just this, I know things are happening. I know things are changing. And now it's just kind of like, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Here we are. The 4 of fire. Contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. The successful completion of a project. Next card is the 4 of earth. So we have some 4 energies here. Okay, so let's see what the next one will be. Earth energy is our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, things to do, very solid energy, things to do with our money, our home, our work, our job, our income. Okay, this could be, there's a little bit of, are you spending a little bit too much? Are you not spending? There's a reciprocity, especially with money here. And it could be that, maybe maybe there's a little bit of, micromanaging of money or a little hoarding of money. And yet at the same time, there can also be a lot of being spendthrift of money too. So there's this thing about money. The balance isn't quite there with your money. I would say to you, make a balance sheet. I would tell you to take a better look at your money and just kind of look at your expenditures and what you receive. Because you don't want to dig yourself into a hole. But the thing is, my Pisces, there's also very good business decisions here too. Anyway, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions. Giving to those less fortunate. Your next card is the world. The world. So like I said, you're preparing. There's a little bit of, I don't know, there could be a little mismanagement of the money, but you're not going to have to necessarily worry about that so much. I'm going to tell you, take a look at your finances, okay? But Archangel Michael is the warrior, the protector angel, very much in a league of his own. We'll go out there, fight your battles, we'll help you, but you have to give permission, okay? That's the thing. And no takebacks. Many times over, we give to our higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, divine, the source, our archangels, and then we say, oh, you must be a little bit too busy, so I'm going to take over. No, once we give it, there is some submission with that. So it's kind of like, you're going to take over and I'm going to do whatever it is that I need to do. With it. But again, it is having total faith. It is having trust that things will happen. And Archangel Michael is here to say the world. Here is the world. We have a 2-1, 21. 2's our decisions. 1, so choices of pathways. 1's our new beginnings. You add it together. It could be a 3. 3 has, there's a lot of power to 3. There's the Trinity also. So the world is about a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. And I told you, this is a time of enlightenment going on. Not always easy. And that might be where this 4 of earth comes in, because it's not always easy in the physical. But between the fire and the world, it's a time of great movement. And it's a time that things are happening that's going to actually wind up. Now, you might not see it this weekend, but will wind up very positive for you. Okay? Now, let's go on here. We're going to see what we have. 1 card, not reversed. Perspective. So, and I'm kind of getting a 2-1-1-2 type of energy. So we have the 4-4, we have the 2-1, the 1-2. So it's a 12. But I talked about what the 1s and the 2s were. Perspective is Archangel Samuel. It's how you look at things. If you're going to look at it with fear, you're going to feel fear. You're going to, you're going to pull back the fear. You're feeding into the negative. If you look at it with the positive, you're going to be putting that out there. You're going to be giving that to the source, to the universe. However, you're putting that out, things will happen. But again, there is a little bit of control. When I tell you about giving up, the control, there you do have some on how you react, and you do have some on what you give out. Okay, so perspective. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. And I tell you about my husband, who's a Pisces, and many times he says, "Oh, I think things are gonna get really good, but maybe not tomorrow." I'm like, "Will you stop the buts? Stop the buts." Okay. So let's go on. I said I was going to do this in the intro, so it winds up that I'm going to be doing this for each of the readings. Here we are. My Pisces, there's great movement here, though. I do like that. And I like these cards here. Reversed. 9 of actions. 9s have a completion to it. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So I'm kind of wondering if that has anything to do with this 4 of Earth, this reciprocity. But really cool. You worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life. So you've worked hard. Remember, there is a divine perspective. There is a divine energy that protects you also. Okay? Okay. So let's go on, see what crystal or energy for my Pisces. Here we are, reversed. Amethyst. I love amethyst. I don't have that out here right now, but amethyst is spiritual insight, creativity, psychic protection, courage. I'd carry that with me. Okay? Okay. Interesting stuff for my Pisces. Interesting. Now, remember the button? Yes, please like, share, subscribe. Let's get this out. So please help. Thank you. But you know what? Whoever will come, will come. As always, my Pisces, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.